Every woman who's pregnant for the first time, as her delivery date approaches, is excited and a little scared. So they invariably ask me, how do I know when my labor starts? How terrible is it going to be? When do I need to come to the hospital? When do I need to tell you that I'm on my way? What do I need to bring to the hospital? So in this video, we are going to tell you about 4 symptoms of labor to make it simple. I'm Dr. Padmaja Clinic, Vijayawada, with 25 years of experience in pregnancy care. The first symptom women feel is tightening of the uterus at regular intervals. On and off feeling of a little cramp and tightening is very common most of the pregnancy. But the difference here is that it comes and goes off at regular intervals, and women notice this as a hardening of the tummy, a discomfort in the back, which slowly seems to spread all over the tummy and sometimes passes down towards the legs. The second symptom is that these contractions gradually increase in frequency. That means previously when they were having just 2 to 3 times tightening in an hour, it slowly becomes 5 to 6 times, and then almost every 10 minutes they feel this severe cramping pain. The third symptom is change in the vaginal discharge that they notice. Some amount of dampness and moisture is very common in pregnancy because the uterus is getting a lot of blood flow, the vagina is getting a lot of blood flow. There will be some amount of transudate that does occur. This discharge is foul smelling. The difference in the discharge that comes in early labor is that it is more in quantity, it is sticky in nature, and with time it seems to have a little amount of blood in it. We call it a show, and there is nothing to panic about it. The fourth symptom that most women notice is that they need to pass urine more frequently. That is because as there are contractions in a normal pregnancy, the head is the part of the baby that is going to come out first. The head enters the pelvic cavity, the urinary bladder gets compressed, so its capacity to fill decreases. So women pass urine more frequently. What women should notice is, are they passing urine? Is it, sometimes there is more amount of discharge, a sudden gush of watery discharge that is noticeable from the vagina. This is not normal. So women should be alert. Is the discharge coming from is it just urine, or is it a watery discharge that is urine-like, that is continuously occurring from the vagina? That means the water has broken and you need to reach your hospital quickly. This breaking of water usually occurs late in labor, 1 or 2 hours before the delivery. It should not occur early in labor, because if all the water drains, the labor will be a dry labor, the contraction will have an effect on the baby, and sometimes this is not good for the baby. Women most often continue to feel some amount of baby movements. False labor also occurs around 1 or 2 weeks before the true onset of labor. The difference is that the contractions and the tightening are irregular, dull aching in nature, pass off after some time, after passing a motion, eating some food, gentle massage of the back, rubbing, some women say coconut oil on the tummy, they pass away. But in true labor, it does not pass away, and the contractions and the frequency continues to progressively increase in severity. Women should continue to take plenty of fluids, eat easily digestible food, walk about as long as they are comfortable. They need to call up their doctor and make sure that their bag that they are taking to the hospital is ready, with their health record, with their medications, with their emergency contact numbers, because most of the time we forget very simple things. They should bring a change of clothing, 2 sets of underclothes, footwear that they are comfortable walking about in, water to drink, easily digestible food. And because labor is a long process, sometimes there is a lot of sweating, so they should make sure that they bring some moisturizer and lip gloss along with them to feel good. For the baby, they need to have a different bag packed with lots of soft, washed, sun-dried clothes, baby wraps, baby lotion, diapers, and most of the time if the baby needs to be fed, they need a small cup and spoons, measuring spoons, and a flask. That's all the baby needs. The mother needs to be ready to feed the baby. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions, do write them in the comment box. I will get back to you. Wishing you all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy deliveries.